Hello, my name is John Reese, founder and lead trainer of Pros of the Rope, LLC, the mobile jump fitness company of Minnesota. Over the last several years, public schools have somewhat abandoned their recess curriculum as they look to greatly reduce or even eliminate their recess time to focus more on academics and test scores. In 2010, our team came together and designed a solution to tackle this problem. Welcome to Operation Recess.
Operation Recess!
Movement is connected to their brain development and to learning. And so we want kids to be moving. We want them to be active. They will do better when they're back in their classroom if they've had a chance to move their body.
Shoot! Score!
How do we get all kids engaged all the time with all active learning activities? So that's where they have 20, 25 minutes. You know, if they can really go hard and have fun at recess, it makes a big difference in the classroom too.
Operation Recess, otherwise known as OPR, is a play initiative constructed to bring recess for public and private school districts back to life. Each pro sports coach is trained to lead the students in a daily activity which has been planned and tested to be safe, fun, challenging, and non-threatening. With all our games, there is one understanding, that every child can be a potential pro.
1, 2, 3,
This is my 14th year, and I have worked playground many of those years. So I just think it's different now. I feel that it's necessary in this day and age to let them relax. It just adds a more security to their environment. It gives them continuity of the day rather than that unstructured time where they might feel missing their parents or at a loss.
We've seen a lot of kids sitting by the wall, during recess, kind of shy, and sooner or later they see that these pro sports coaches that facilitate Operation Recess bring these activities to life, and they want to be part of it. So they try it once, and then they continue to try it the next day and the next day, and all of a sudden they're participating, and the results in the classroom are great.
But the other piece is it's a chance to build positive school culture and also learn those social skills that you need to be successful. They need to be able to work well with others. They need to be able to, today I was watching a game of Foursquare with some of our 5th graders, and oftentimes Foursquare can turn into a competition about what rule didn't you follow, and they spend more time arguing than they do playing.
We have expectations for kids about what they're going to be doing and what their behavior looks like and what their participation looks like out there. And I think by having some structured activities, we have fewer concerns with kids making choices that we wouldn't necessarily appreciate.
Every dynamic takes place out on the recess grounds because it is the most unstructured place that there is in the school. There's racism that takes place on the recess grounds, there's sexism, there's classism, and these young kids, some can't deal with these kinds of issues. Bullying will be present, outspoken kids dictating the game, kids on the sidelines not being able to utilize that 25 minutes. So that is another reason why Operation Recess wants to be present on these recess grounds, to curtail that kind of behavior, not only to rescue the kids from that, but also to take the kids who are a part of that bullying process and to engage them to fulfill their needs, because the only reason they may be bullying is because they don't have an outlet that challenges them and pushes them to that next level.
I think they get to interact with other kids that they wouldn't normally interact with. Sometimes kids get kind of stuck in their routines of doing one certain activity or one group of friends, so to see more kids interacting with different kids is beneficial.
Clearly there's some of that social teaching about how to be part of a community that is part of the Operation Recess program, but also to be good citizens. And that's part of being a good teammate and being a good participant in whatever you're doing.
We want all kids to know about respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, caring, fairness. All of those things we talk about with kids every day, and this gives us a chance to reinforce that in a little bit different way out on the playground.
Kids sit on the sidelines all around recesses in America. I've been in all 4 corners of the state of Minnesota, and I believe in today's youth, but some don't have the opportunities. Schools are the masters of academics. Physical fitness is a whole other ballgame. As there is a educational gap, there is a fitness gap in America today. We look to provide the resource and provide a solution as knowers and masters of play.
Well, I think that's just like a good way to like spend recess.
What's really cool about these games, they're really, really fun, and we love sports. Yeah.
I like being able to do Operation Recess. You know, it's really cool, and I like that they do these things for exercise.
Like football, jump rope, elimination kickball. It's really fun. We play sports and stuff. You feel proud if you win. It's really fun, but like when recess is really boring. So I really think recess is a great way for kids to learn.
It's just really fun.
Yeah, it's super duper fun.
Operation Recess!
Autonomy is one of those key motivators, and so when students have some choices, whether it's swings or monkey bars or climbing wall, and then to have Operation Recess be another choice, I think just grabs another group of kids with an opportunity to have a great experience at recess.
Our pro sports coaches are trained in the idea that they're bringing a preceptive way of teaching the Operation Recess curriculum opposed to a conceptual way. Any coach can dig into a bin and give a kid a kickball and say, have fun playing. But only a pro sports coach will dig in that bin and become the all-time pitcher and set the rules in 30 seconds or less so the whole group understands what they're getting into. The game that they are playing is at a very functional and high level where we're playing 2, 3, 4 games in a 25-minute span. These programs are built for the individual, not necessarily the group, to expand and spread their wings and to be the best person that they can be. And that's what Pros of the Rope has done since the genesis, with one idea in mind, that every child is a potential pro.
Competition winner, drum roll, drums. Number 7.
To get these kids to participate at the highest level, to give them some encouragement, we offer the recognition component, which is our Operation Recess All-Star Board. We want to make sure that they leave our activities with a feeling of accomplishment, like I can do something.
When it's rainy or it's cold or whatever might stop us from getting kids outside, there's not a day that goes by that noon recess isn't made a little more fun because they're doing they're jumping rope in the hallway, or they're doing a fun activity that is something that again gets them active without us having access to that outside area. It gives us another option, and on rainy days in an elementary school, that's a really good thing.
Anytime you put resources, money in particular, toward any program or event, you want to evaluate that. And so we have done that through surveys, both with our students, parents, and staff. And really that survey data has come back extremely positive around Operation Recess. The other piece that I think is important is how to think differently a little bit about how schools operate and how we function. I think we've got great staff here, but we also know that we don't always have all the answers internally. And so how do we partner with different organizations, Operation Recess being one of them, to enhance the experience for our kids.
We work directly with our principal and directly with the district wellness committee to make sure that we are matching the initiatives, matching the needs, and working in the direction that we all want to work towards to help put a better learner in that chair.
Everywhere we go, it's the same outcome. The kids really enjoy it. The likability of this particular program in Operation Recess is off the charts. Our whole goal is to educate schools and educate anyone who wants to learn how important energy release is.
There's an opportunity to make a program like this work anywhere at any school, and having the people to work with you on and to be able to collaborate and get to kind of what your end goal is and what your focus is a huge asset. It's great. It's a great model to be able to show kids you can do what you love to do. and that can be something you do for the rest of your life.
Guess what? You keep working, you keep being pros, you keep doing what you do, keep releasing that energy. Pros on 3. 1, 2, 3, pros!
This year, our company looks to explore a partnership with your district and school. Operation Recess by Pros of the Rope. Try it. I think you'll love it.